Welcome to sports, everybody. The B.A.I.S.S. Private School Sudden Death Playoffs wrapping up yesterday at the Anton Rogers Gym. A good one in the senior boys division. Sacs Big Red Machine holding off the Kingsway Academy Saints 54-53. Sac now moving on to the championship against the Queens College Comets.
It was a rough game. I'm sure if you watch the game, many missed wide open layups. It was just one of those games we played flat, but we played hard.
It was also a physical game. A number of your players got into foul trouble.
Yeah, we got into foul trouble. A little pushing and shoving, but that's playoff basketball. That's what you expect.
I didn't see you press the panic button when the guys went up.
No, I couldn't press the panic button because if I panic, they panic. So they feed off of my energy. When I go in, how do I say, we got it. We got it. You have to keep talking to them. Keep talking to them. Pull them through. They're young kids. And these life lessons. Sometimes things seem like it's impossible. You have to keep fighting.
My boys, we tried to hold the ball to run our sets, but things didn't work out the way we planned, and it's unfortunate.
It was a lot of missed layups in the last quarter as well.
It was a lot of missed calls inside the last quarter, but such is life.
Kingsway senior girls also taking to the court yesterday. They were no match for the St. John's College Giants. Giants moving on to the championship against Sac with a 49-24 victory.
My center actually had a damaged ankle, and she went to rapid. That's why we start small. But you know, it ain't about how we start, because my girls got that they got defense, and that's what win games. Defense win games. Our defense is key. Our defense brought us here last year, winning the B.A.I.S.S. Championship and the national championship of the country. Now we'll go back and try to repeat the championship, and win the championship again. Our girls, our offense pick up now, and they're in better shape than they was earlier. I feel that they're ready to win.
In junior boys play, the Aquinas Aces hoping to have better luck than their senior boys did on Wednesday, but this one all about the Jordan Prince William Falcons. Falcons flying high, moving into the championship against the Big Red Machine.
We're going up against Sac. Sac is they're a good team, very organized. They beat us in the regular season, but once my guys keep it together and I execute our game plan, we'll be competitors.
We played well. It's just that we didn't capitalize on what we actually were trying to do, get them in foul trouble. And we didn't execute at the free throw line. That was plain and simply it. If we had actually executed at the free throw line, it would have been basically a win for us or even a closer game.
Sac looking to have all four teams in the championship round as their junior girls went up against St. John's, and they got the job done. The Big Red Machine rolling into the title series against Kingsway, winning 48-34. Antonia Moultrie equaling the total of the entire Giants team, finishing up with a game-high 34 points.
The game was good. We took in what we get from practice to come into the game, and we executed.
We played great defense, great offense. What we did in practice, we come out here and we put on the court.
How does it feel moving on?
It feels good. We just have to work on our plays and stuff and develop.
We are a young team, okay? These girls have about 4 years to go playing this same junior league, okay? So it's not really a disappointing loss. We expect to lose this game, but we expect to learn from this game also. So I'm expecting the girls to do better next season.
From the Division I College Hardwood last night, the UT Arlington Mavericks hitting the road, losing to Appalachian State 57-50. Rashad Davis finishing up with 9 points and 7 rebounds in 25 minutes. Davis and the Mavs with another away game tomorrow against fellow Bahamian Ahmad Harvey and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. On the Division II Hardwood last night, Godfrey Roll 14 points as Southwest Baptist won 88-82 over Illinois Springfield. Brandon Meadows had 12 points for Eastern New Mexico. That came in a loss to Angelo State. A quiet ball game for Nate Bethel, just 4 points and 6 rebounds in a 73-71 loss to Missouri S&T. As for John Ferguson, he was scoreless with a rebound in 6 minutes. For William Jewell, they upset 12th ranked Bellarmine 70-69 in overtime. The college baseball season already underway. Bryan College undefeated so far at 4-0. Wade Weinberger already has 2 home runs, 4 runs batted in, and 3 runs scored. The Tusculum Pioneers also with 4 games under their belt, sporting a record of 1-3. Dalen Adderley accounting for 2 doubles, 3 runs batted in, and a run scored. As for the Sterling Warriors, they're currently 1-2. AJ Romer has a double and an RBI. The University of the Bahamas celebrating two of its track and field athletes yesterday. Ken Mullings and Kendrick Thompson currently ranked second and third in the world in the indoor heptathlon.
It's great to be on top when you know the work that you put in and you get rewarded for it. This is a big thing for us.
It feels really good. It feels like all of us are one family, the way all of us come out to celebrate this big day for me and Kendrick.
So the GATLE, we have to train three times a day because we have to do other disciplines like the jumping, the running, and throwing. So we have to be up from 6 o'clock in the morning. Then we go again at 2 o'clock. No, again at 10 o'clock. Then we go again at 4. So basically we be tired throughout the day. So we have to get a lot of rest and eat properly to stay healthy and to perform at our best.
Track and field action taking place this weekend in Exuma. That's where we find our Charles Fisher.
Well, Johnny, after a few years hiatus, the Ellen Coakley Track and Field Invitational is back. It all got started with a bang, some entertainment by the students. Also bringing remarks this morning was the principal, Mr. Bob.
Over the next 2 days, you will see a display, an awesome display of athleticism, sportsmanship, camaraderie, and keen competition. You will see that our athletes here around the country are some of the best. And with that, we look forward to the competition.
Officially opening this year's Invitational Track and Field Classic was the president of the B3H, Jumiko Wacho.
I want to make it very clear to everyone out here that the Family Islands make up track and field in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. And I am so pleased to be here to be a part of this very, very special occasion where Ellen Coakley has set the trend from 1978 to the present. And I'm looking for more heroes coming out of Exuma.
Now this meet was started some 44 years ago, and the man responsible for that was here to grace his presence. And he was honored during the official opening ceremony, Foster Dawson.
I feel good that the meet is starting over again. The track was put down to really the benefit of the athletes here in Exuma. And when I came back from school in '77, we were just pushed. I decided that, we need something that more talent would run on. So I was able to, with the help of the corporate community here in Exuma at that time, be able to put this track down.
One more day of competition to go here at the Ellen Coakley Track and Field meet. It's going to be exciting coming up on Saturday. It was a full day of excitement today. Looking forward to some of the future's great athletes coming out of Morristown. For Zns Total Sports in Exuma, I'm Charles Fisher.
Well, sloop sailing also taking center stage this weekend in Exuma. Amajal Knowles is on the beat.
Good evening, Johnny. Good evening, Bahamas. Well, we are here in a Farmers Key, the site of the 22nd Annual Farmers Key Regatta, where the festivities are already underway. And while the races have not yet started, the visitors are certainly enjoying themselves. But don't take it from me, take it from the persons themselves.
We started our trek down south from Maryland in December. Sailed through the cold, finally made it to a wonderful Farmers Key, and we've been enjoying it. Just island hopping along the way, having a great time. So we love it here.
Enjoying the water, the food, a little bit of kiteboarding. Activity-wise, it's been great, and of course the great event here this evening is awesome.
We're on our way south, and we had to stop in here. We're going to skip the whole rest of the Exumas because we got to get on south, but we had to stop here. It's such a great place. Good people, great fun. We just lucked out and found all the events going on this weekend.
You guys are going to be up for the whole weekend. We'll get some of the sloop sailing?
I'm hoping, I don't know if I can, if someone will have me, I'm hoping I can find a boat that'll take me, and I'd love to crew. I want to get on one of the sloops and sail, you bet.
Yeah, and I would like to do that as well, but if there's only one spot, I got to give it to her.
It's been wonderful. It's been a great experience. Like I said,
Our goal was to make this party, and we have not been disappointed. Wonderful party.
The people are just so welcoming and warm, and you can tell that there's a lot of pride in the community and that everybody really comes together for this, and it's just been great to be here.
Also chiming in on the festivities was the proprietor of the Farmers Key Yacht Club.
This is the beginning, but the captain's party, the captain's party that we put on, you know, for the part. This has made it 30 years since we had it on, and it seems like it's getting bigger and bigger every year. Okay, and everybody, as you can see, you see the crowd, and they love all food. They come in and they all rum punch and all drinks, you know, and all service. So they come back now and they pass the word around to their friend, and they're coming in more and more every year. So we're going to keep it going.
Stay tuned as Zns Total Sports as we continue to give you full coverage of day one of the races from the Farmers Key Regatta. Signing out from the beautiful Farmers Key for my camerawoman Ilka Rogers. I'm Amajal Knowles, Zns Total Sports.
It's a big weekend for darts here in the capital. National bragging rights on the line. Now, despite suffering the effects of Hurricane Dorian, Abaco and Grand Bahama both here to compete.
It was a big challenge, a massive challenge, and as president of the ADA, Abaco Darts Association, I made it a purpose for us to come here. We have an annual event every year at the Gold Cup, 35 years. And I had to push the players to say, hey, we're going to Nassau for this Gold Cup. And we made a make-up, 2 dart boards and a bar in Abaco, and we got our team together.
You know, we have an annual AGM to set things off, and that was kind of delayed because of the hurricane, and some of the venues had to change. We have venue sponsors. Thank you for them being such good supporters and allowing us to shoot from their homes. Sometimes we do get sponsorship, but because it was such short timing, finding sponsors for the event was difficult. We have a great fundraiser director, Amanda Burrows. She did a great job at helping us raise funds. So we're a non-profit association just as the others, so we have to be self-sustaining, and also we seek sponsors. We did a good job. We had a few events that we were able to raise the funds to travel.
Second half action, the Financial Bowling League back on the lanes earlier this week at Mario's. Clayton Gardner, a 5-65 three-game set to lead Leno Corporate Services to a sweep of the Rubis Oil Stars. Charles C.Q. Johnson had a 5-31 set, but the Moonlight Strikers lost 2 of 3 to Deloitte and Touche. The Strikers' Ansel Ferguson also with a 2-38 game. Lavardo Butler had a 2-03 game as the Kirky Bar Brawlers won all 3 games against the BTC Nighthawks. The Brawlers also getting a 2-16 game and a 5-33 set from Camille Burnside. For BTC, Joy Lockhart a 190 game and a 5-16 set. The final matchup saw the Strike Force taking 2 of 3 from our Zns Hill Thrillers. After 5 weeks of play, the Brawlers on top at 10-5. BTC second at 9-6. The Strikers and Deloitte and Touche tied at 8-7. Professional wrestling returns to the capital tomorrow. It all starts with a seminar between the hours of 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. at Loyola Hall. Those persons interested in becoming a wrestler, referee, timekeeper, cameraman, you name it, there's something for you. Now from there, they take a break, come back at 8 p.m. with the main event. Names like Pope Elijah Burke, Red Velvet, the Headbangers, Teddy Long, and more will all be here. The event's special guest is Bahamian favorite and former NWA champion, the Haitian sensation, Tyree Pride. The Bankers Softball League set to open up its 2020 season tomorrow at the Blue Hill Sporting Complex. Up first at 11 a.m., CIBC First Caribbean takes on the Bank of the Bahamas. 12:30 is the opening ceremony. That's followed at 1:30 by a rematch of last year's championship between BAF Financial and Fidelity. The final game at 3:30 has RBC up against Scotia. And that will do it for sports. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.